76.1 The Vault.
Oh, hey, am I on? Yeah? Okay. Hey everybody, this is Moose Miller from Chad, a Fallout 76 podcast, and you're listening to 76.1 The Vault. Is this thing on?
Overdrive. Woo! Overdrive. Try to keep up. When you need to go all night, you need overdrive. Hell, I make record time on overdrive. Oh, if it's got to get there by morning, I'm taking overdrive. Overdrive. Woo! Overdrive. When it's got to get there by morning. Well, thanks for tuning in once again, boys and girls. I'm glad you're all here. It's that time of year. School is back in session, and here at the home of it all, 76.1 The Vault, we're going to have a good time today. But the first thing we've got to do is get in that mood. And after that, we're going to talk about my first time going down in Vault 94. It's a tale of woe and sorrow. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into some other stuff. We're going to have a good time here on 76.1 The Vault. You know, just beyond the mountainside bed and breakfast, there's a church.
Yes, Jesus! Can I get a call in? Why are you here today? You want to see some memes? You want to see something funny on the Facebook? You want to see a call in? Can I get an amen?
The Church of Carlin, due north of Site Charlie.
Hi, this is Susie Davis from the Fuck Chad podcast, and you're listening to 76.1 The Vault.
Well, I hope we are all in a better mood now. Right on. So, yeah, Morgan and I were blowing stuff up Harper's Ferry area, and we started talking about, hey, man, is Vault 94 ready? Yeah, all right, well, let's go. Went up there and went inside, and what happened? It was super laggy, and it wasn't like graphics laggy, but you would do something, and then 15 minutes later, there would be an effect in the game. Maybe like 10 seconds later. It was weird. It was like it was trying to load a lot of stuff in the background, and it finally got set up, but it was weird the way it got set up. There weren't things weren't there that were supposed to be there, and the only reason I know that is because of what happened later in the story. But anyway, we did get the event to trigger somehow, and it was the one where it's flooded, okay? And you've got to fix some pipes, and you got to do some other crazy stuff. And we initiated the event And we were like, okay, oh, look, this door over here open. So we go over there to where that door opened. And it turned out that it was, we went into that room. And then we went into another room that started going down. And the server disconnected us. So we were like, what the fuck? So as soon as we went back in, though, it took us right back into that quest, or that mission, or whatever you want to call it. It was very bizarre. And everything was working correctly, like all the little, flickering diamond things that, go over here, do something here. The little hint diamonds, or whatever the hell you call them. Beacons, or whatever it is. See, those were showing now, but they weren't showing before earlier. When I was telling you, it was just kind of weird. You could tell something was missing. And I'm going to leave you hanging right there, and we're going to go to this to hear from our fine sponsors. And then I'll finish my story when we get back.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
What's new to do in Appalachia? How about Appalachian Arcade 76? Home of the Amazing Maze and Bingo Blasto! Is there even a way out of here? The Amazing Maze. Time is running out.
I don't know where I am. I'm lost. Where am I? Does anybody know?
Never escape.
Help me, please.
Is there even a way out of here?
Come and play with us. Bye-bye.
Let me out!
The Amazing Maze.
Let me out!
Bingo Blaster! 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 Bingo Blaster! Bingo Blasto! All happening at the Aaron Holt Homestead. Check out Appalachian Arcade 76 on Facebook.
76.1 The Vault.
Entertaining the woods. Entertaining the woods. Entertaining the woods.
Yes, sir. Reading you loud and clear. Clear. The clock has started.
The clock has started.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey there, Wastelanders! Are you tired of visiting those pesky auction pages only to find that cosmetic item you've been desperately wanting being bid up to insane amounts? Well, don't you worry. The Free States Militia has you covered, announcing our mystery box giveaways beginning August 12th with a new contest starting each and every Monday. And it's not just outfits. Each box will contain a random legendary item, a plan or treasure map, and 8 item like serum or flux. So head on over to the BST/auction house hosted by the Free States Militia on Facebook. Stop getting fisted by the wasteland and start fisting it right back. This is Jessica coming to you from Free States Militia, and you're listening to 76.1 The Vault.
back in the game, and we're in the game. We go back into Vault 94. We do all the, all the shit, get it open up and everything. And, finally get to a point where we see some monsters. Yay, monsters. Okay, but it's not like there's a couple of ghouls over there, or, a couple of those Scorch guys that are kind of... No. We're throwing level 80 Mirelurk Vorpal Claws at you. Those things suck. Yeah, those things, and then just a ton, tons of annoying shit. Just throwing monsters on top of your ass. Finally get through that wave, and this is on novice, and I'm not that great of a player. I talk a lot better about this game than I actually play the game. So, I'm not Billy Badass at this. There's a reason the word horrible's in my name. Anyway, yeah, so we got through that, but then we dicked around up there for a little while, and then another wave came, and like my teammate just was like, down. I was like, stim pack, back up. Down again. Stim pack, get back up. And I know that stim packed her, God, at least 5 or 6 times. But we get back up and we just keep fighting, and we were like falling back room to room, just trying to fight them off as we fell back. And that second wave just whooped our ass. It was just so many of them. They just swarmed us. It was fucking crazy. And I was going to town with my Tesla rifle, and that ricochets and hits every damn body. And I'm just pumping into them, dropping maybe 2 or 3 at a time, and they just weren't slowing down. It was crazy. There you go. Here, check this out, and I'll be back in a minute. Dr. C.J. Martin, in cooperation with Cuervera Fight Club, EATT, and Fallout 5.0, having the old-fashioned county fair. This will be an educational fair. There'll be courses on personal hygiene. What you want to do is grab the radworm with the tweezers and pulls it out of the buttock. Healthy eating. Now, when you want to milk your Brahmin, you must warm your hands first. Come on, baby, you know you like this. And a symposium on aging well. I remember when I could eat a fucking apple. That's right, all going on this weekend. Dr. C.J. Martin. Check him out on Facebook.
Hi, y'all. This is Morgan with Eat Chems, and you're listening to 76.1 The Vault.
Overdrive. Woo! Overdrive. Try to keep up. When you need to go all night, you need overdrive. Hell, I make record time on overdrive. Oh, if it's got to get there by morning, I'm taking overdrive. Overdrive. Woo! Overdrive. When it's got to get there by morning. Hey, Stealth Boy. Good boy. Don't be seen.
76.1 The Vault.
Okay, so there you go. That's a little short and sweet for the end of the week. Hey, you know what? I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Hey gang, what's that? Instamash! That's right, it's Instamash. In a hurry? Are you hungry? Instamash! That's right, it's Instamash. In a hurry? What's that, gang? Instamash! That's right, it's Instamash. Instamash. That filling food to keep you going. Hey gang, what's that? Instamash! That's right, it's Instamash. In a hurry? Are you hungry? Instamash! That's right, it's Instamash. In a hurry? What's that, gang? Instamash! That's right, it's Instamash.
Oh my god! Hi! This is Patsy Parker from the Fuck Chat Podcast, and you're listening to 76.1 The Vault.
I remember one time on the farm, I rode her like an old pony, and then I fed her my dandy boy apples. I gave her the whole box.
In the back seat of your favorite Corvega, give her your dandy boy apples. Yes, dandy boy apples.
I remember one time in the orchard, she pulled on my limb, and I gave her my dandy boy apples. I gave her the whole can.
Hello, I'm Chris Grawl, founder of the Establishment of Appalachian Taste Testers, reminding you to stay hungry and keep listening to 76.1 The Vault.
The Lisdexic Eddie's Dicks Donatil, sponsored by EATT, the Establishment of Appalachian Taste Testers, and 76.1 The Vault. Eddie's Kids is a special camp for people with dyslexia. Every day in America, suffering are people. I just want the community to come together and untie. Here, all the dicks come first. I don't ever want a dick to feel salt. Eddie's Dicks. When I was a child, I came in dead salt. Every time I did anything, I was always dead salt. Eddie's Dicks. These dicks come here. Eddie's Dicks. These dicks come here. I want every dick here to feel like a winner. I don't want any dick here to feel like salt. When I was a child, I felt like salt. Eddie's Dicks. All the dicks here are winners. You know, some people ask me, do you think there's a dog? I say, yes, I know there's a dog. I pray to that dog every day. Eddie's Dicks. I pray to my dog every day. Eddie's Dicks. A telethon for Dyslexic Eddie. Eddie's Dicks. Sponsored by EATT, the Establishment of Appalachian Taste Testers. Eddie's Kids is a special camp for people with dyslexia.
Hi, are you? This is Jake from Chad, a Fallout 76 podcast story, and you're listening to 76.1 The Vault.
Welcome back to that game show you love, Dan Professor Live. The first way, address an issue that could prevent legendary enemies from dropping legendary items on death. Judges
to determine that was a lie.
I didn't do that!
issue with camps that could result in a server crash. And to the judges,
The detective test determined that was a lie.
and finally, when leaving a world when entering power armor no longer prevents that set of power armor from returning to the player's inventory after joining a new world. And to the judge.
Detective test determined you are telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, there you go, folks. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
$76.1 The Vault.
Dr. C.J. Martin, in cooperation with Cuervera, Fight Club, EATT, and Fallout 5-0, having the old-fashioned county fair. This will be an educational fair. There'll be courses on personal hygiene.
What you want to do is grab the radworm with the tweezers and pulls it out of the buttock.
Healthy eating.
Now, when you want to milk your Brahmin, you must warm your hands first. Come on, baby, you know you like this.
And a symposium on aging well.
I remember when I could eat a fucking apple.
That's right, all going on this weekend. Dr. C.J. Martin. Check him out on Facebook. And I kind of out of reflex usually put, this weekend when I'm doing an ad for somebody. I believe that Doc Martin thing's going on September 26th. I might be wrong on that because, whatever. I'm in a relaxed state of mind. I hope you are too. But you can go over there. If you look in my show notes, I've got a link to C.J. Martin right there. Don't be fucking lazy, dude. If you want to know about it, go check it out. And they're looking for some volunteers, some people to help run some events and stuff. It's going to be a really cool time. And, I put the creepy music with it. But, my job's to make it entertaining. It's his job to make the event go well. So there you go. Well, thanks, everybody, again for listening to the show. We're doing a new thing, gonna try a new pilot program since Jessica Schroer gave us that really cool mystery box commercial that she did. People were giving me commercial ideas, and I love the commercial ideas, but you know what? If you have your own commercial, if you're gonna say, Howlin' Mad Dog Mitch makes it go so well, I want to try that shit out myself just one time to make a commercial, but I don't have a podcast. Well, don't worry about it, man. Just email it to me, 76.1thevault@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll put it up there for you on the show. 2 rules, okay? 30 seconds is the limit. And don't be a dickhole, don't be a douche, don't call somebody out, don't name some guild or anything like that. Keep it positive, but, if you want to cuss, that's fine. Just don't be a douche at, in a general direction at any one person. Right on. Again, send that to me, Hal and Mad Dog Mitch Mormon, 76.1 The Vault at gmail.com. And we're saying thank you to my wife, April. Thank you to my daughter, Samantha. I don't thank her enough. All my friends at Fuck Chad. Again, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, September, Labor Day weekend, coming up here very, very soon. I believe that's next weekend. Something on the horizon. That's right, Fuck Chad Podcast. I heard something called Sickle Man might be killing some horny teens at Camp Wanna Grind a Lot. Retrogasm. Jessica, Morgan, Jessica, Christopher Wright, Chris Grawl. Put another drop in there for my buddy Chris Grawl tonight. James Harding, Scott Kearns, Heather Orlowski. Heather Orlowski, we did the Amazing Maze. And Bingo, Blasto, Bingo. Heather, I hope you like those. I really had a good time with that. And my dog freaked out when he heard the Amazing commercial, because that was me going, "Let me out of here!" And my dog was like, "Oh shit, he's in trouble, but he's right there. What the fuck's going on?" Patches O'Houlihan, Paul Watson, James the Man Jones, Stoned in the Wasteland, Michael Hawker, all my friends at EATT, Valerie K, Jaron Steed, Danny Scarborough, Andrea Aguilar, Clint Wineberry, and Jessica Schroer. I love all you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thanks everybody that's helping me out. Thanks everybody that's listening and giving me the good vibes. It's fucking awesome and I appreciate it. And I want to say keep it positive. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay, so we can keep things in a positive light, or we can keep things in a negative light. There's not really a middle of the road either. And what I'm finding out is that pursuing positive actually helps me feel better all the time, because I'm always improving. Does that make sense to you? So if I'm like negative, I lost my job and my dog shit on the floor and now my house smells like shit and I can't find a job and nobody's gonna hire me because my house smells like, and it just goes on and on and on. And then there's always an excuse of why you can't do something. Always have that excuse of can't do something. But what's really cool is if I'm constantly trying to improve myself, you start to try to take up everything as an opportunity. Work got slow for me. That gives me more time to work out. That gives me more time to walk. That gives me more time to get things done for my mother and father-in-law who are, getting up there. And when it comes to having things done around their house, they have a hard time finding people to take care of that for them. So that's what I'm doing. You take the opportunity. You set goals for yourself, not even big goals. Like, I'm going to lose 3 pounds in the next 2 weeks. Okay? That's my goal. And you do that, so you're always working towards something. And when you get those little accomplishments, they give you that confidence and that self-love that you need to have that gets you to keep going and making yourself better and better. But it's really easy to go the negative way, because the negative way you don't got to do shit. Negative way, there's always an excuse why you don't have to do shit. And the negative way will keep you that way. Negative, you'll stay that way. I used to be that way, I know. I always had a reason I couldn't do something. And then I decided one day I was going to try to make myself better. And it turns out I can always find a reason why I can do something. And that's one to grow on, boys and girls. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
And we are doing a microphone check right now, looking at ourselves, listening to ourselves. I haven't changed anything since last time, and I think we are probably still good to go. I need to get some water, damn.